Hi and welcome to my Space for Breath mini sequence. We're going to focus on side bends, spine articulation, and heart openers in this class. It is fully seated and kneeling, so no standing up required. But if you don't love sitting on the floor, I would recommend getting a bolster or a block or anything else that you can sit comfortably on, because we will be seated for quite a long time. When you find a comfortable seat, let's get started. Sitting in any comfortable way possible for your body. We're going to start by tuning in with some breath. So releasing the hands either on the knees or palms in each other in your lap or on the bolster, and then just close down the eyes. Feel your shoulders rolling back and down. Crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling, so there's as much space as you can in between each vertebra here. With your mouth closed, we're going to start to deepen the inhalations and exhalations. And then just feel, even though there is an active reach of the crown of the head towards the ceiling, your belly is soft, your shoulders are soft, and your face is soft. Just focusing on the expansion of the inhalations and the contractions of the exhalations without forcing anything. Just gently taking control of the pace and the depth. Notice what comes up for you as you tune in to the inner landscape of your mind, of your body, any feelings or thoughts, emotions. And then just give them acknowledgement and let them pass. Last 2 breaths here. And then gently opening up the eyes. Release the hands down by your side. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. There's a little puff of the chest here. And then draw the left ear towards the left shoulder, tilting the head to the side. If you can, reach the right fingertips away from you. And then breathe into the right side neck, all the way from behind the ear down towards the shoulder girdle. Good. From here, keep your head exactly where it is. Just tilt the chin down towards the left shoulder. So feeling the stretch moving slightly from the very side of the neck towards the back of the neck. Feel free to keep the eyes closed and the breath deep. Keeping your head where it is, just drop the chin to the chest. We're still towards the left here. Your chin is now dropped towards the left side of your chest. And then start to roll the chin towards center and then up through the middle. As we go to the other side, maybe walking the left fingertips away from you. Deep breath in. And then let the right ear drop towards the right shoulder, straight sideways. Few breaths here, breathing into that space between the ear and the shoulder. See if you can elongate and release. And then keeping the head where it is, just gently turn your chin towards your shoulder. Noticing where the stretch moved to, and then breathing into that space. From here, keeping your head towards the right, just gently drop the chin towards your chest. And then let the chin roll towards the middle of your chest and then straight up through center. Open the eyes. So we're going to create some movement in the spine now. So having the hands on the knees or the floor for support or the bolster. We're going to start by tilting the pelvis backwards, as if you're sticking your butt out. And we're going to melt the belly, the chest, the head forward. And then rolling up the spine, stacking everything into a straight line. Inhale here. Exhale to melt forward, snake your spine down, drop the head at the end. Inhale to come up. Exhale, snake your spine down. Rippling through each vertebra. Inhale, rolling up. Maybe a little lift of the chest at the top, and then exhale, coming down. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale down. Head is last. Rolling up. Last one. Keep the chest forward, shoulders back for as long as you can. And then rolling up. Good. Roll the shoulders a few times here. Back and down. Hands to your knees again. Let's make little circles around the world. 3 this way. Make them as small or big as you want. If you want to release the head, that might feel nice. So just let the head drop from side to forward. And then lifting with the chest. 2 more this direction. 1. Maybe close the eyes. Draw a circle with the top of your head. Pause in the middle. We go the other way. Create movement in the whole spine. Maybe even the shoulders wants to join the party here. Maybe the head wants to drop. Release it back as you go around. 2 more times. Okay, coming to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm up and over for a side stretch. If it feels okay for your neck, look up underneath that armpit. And then reach your fingertips diagonally towards the corner of the ceiling here as you ground your left sit bone down. Few deep breaths in to your left side ribs here, creating space. Nice. Finish your exhale. We inhale to come up to center. Maybe look at your fingertips. And then exhale, other side. Again, grounding down the right sit bone. And then reach your right fingertips as far as you can towards the corner of the ceiling. Imagine you can create space in between each rib here. Fill up that space with each inhalation and then release tension as you exhale. 1 more breath. Finish the exhale. We come up. Inhale. Just a couple times in flow. Exhale over. Inhale, center. Exhale. exhale towards the left. Inhale, come up. This time we're going to twist towards the right. So you can place your hands wherever they feel comfortable, on the bolster or on your legs. This is not a deep twist. Make sure you're gentle with your spine here, but grow really tall. And then keep your chest open towards the side wall. Inhale, palms through center, arms to the sky. Exhale, we go the other way. Maybe look over your back shoulder if your neck allows it. We go in flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slowly, gently twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. A little bit different this time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're going to twist, but this time you're going to curve, drop the chin to the chest and let the head fall down. Now walk the left fingertips away from you and then feel how the side stretch has changed a little bit here in a curved position. Check in with your neck. Are you relaxing it? Maybe shake your head no. Shake your head yes. And then coming forward, walk your hands around the bolster or whatever you're seated on to the front. Breathe into your back ribs here. Curve the spine. And exhale, release as you roll up one vertebra at a time to stack over your hips. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to twist towards the left. Curve the spine, let the head drop. Maybe if you can, walk your right fingertips away from you. And breathe into wherever the sensation is sitting for you. Release the head. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. And then just gently walking the hands towards center, keeping the spine curved and the head down. Pull your belly button in as you curve the spine. Deep breath in here. And then roll up the spine to stack. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen the back of your neck. Inhale, arms to the sky. Clasp the hands. Push the hands, the palms of the hands towards the ceiling. Find length in your spine and your side body here. Make sure your shoulders are not too elevated. We want to keep them down. Breathe in to create space and length. Exhale, reach over towards the right side. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, we go left. This is good for the obliques as well. It's a little bit of a core workout here. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Same but different again. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. This time we're going to bring the arms forward as we curve the spine and drop the head. Reach the hands to the front of the room. Now here, if you want to do some wiggles from side to side, find any tight spots in the back body and see if you can get into them and maybe give them a breath. Inhale, roll up the spine. Come, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale over to the left. We go all the way around. Last time. Curve, drop the head. Either just be still here, or if you want to find little nooks and corners that are feeling tight, feel free to move around into them and lubricate it a bit. And then just release the hands down, roll up the spine. Deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands behind you, back to clasp. Deep breath in, pull the hands away from you and lift the chest. Maybe gently look up, just make sure the head is not dropped back. So there's a length in the back of the neck still. And then pull the fist behind you up and away from you. And then just breathing into that space created in the front of the chest. And gently release. Little shoulder rolls, neck rolls, whatever your body feels like it needs. We're going to come to hands and knees now. So move whatever you're sitting on to the side, and I'll meet you in a crouched position. As you come to the hands and knees, place your hands right underneath your shoulders and the knees right underneath your hips. Maybe a little bit wider with the knees here to create space for the belly and the pelvis. And then feel a slight draw in of the chin, slight push of the floor, and slight draw in of the belly. Okay, so we're in an active position here. As you inhale, we're going to come into a cow pose. Drop the belly, pull the chest forward, look up. And then exhale, curve the spine. See if you can articulate the spine as you pull the chin to your chest and your tailbone underneath you. Inhale to release. If cow pose is not for you, just come into a tabletop. Exhale, push and curve. Be very gentle here. We don't want to overstretch the belly. Stretched enough as it is. And curve. From here, move your ribs towards the right hand side and your head towards the left. Inhale, just for a side stretch. And then exhale, back to your cat pose. Drop the head. We go to the left. Move the right shoulder and hip towards the right and the left ribs towards the left. That's a lot of instructions, but opposition is key here. And then exhale, coming through center. Inhale, a little bit of a smooth, sexy sort of cat-cow movement here. And exhale. Curve, inhale into the left side ribs. Exhale through center. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale through center. And inhale into the left ribs. Exhale through center. Come back to a tabletop. Toes to touch, knees wide. Coming into either your child's pose. If child's pose is not available any longer for you, polar bear pose. So you're stacked on top of your elbows. I'm going to continue with some spine articulation. So as you breathe in, we're going to curve the spine. Come up onto hands and knees. And then exhale, stick your butt out, lift the chest, and then melt the hips, the belly, the chest, the head to the floor. Inhale, we curve up onto hands and knees. Maybe come past the knees a little bit in this half plank position and then lift the tailbone as you melt your way down in an exhale. Deep breath in, coming forward. Exhale, coming back down, shoulders away from the ears. Relax the neck at the end. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale down, focusing on articulating and lengthening the spine. Last one. Okay, coming back up onto hands and knees. Knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. Then stretch your right leg behind you, toes tucked under. You're going to reach the right leg across towards the left and then look over your left shoulder at your right toes. Another nice stretch or opening in the right side ribs. Couple breaths here. And then place the leg back. We're going to come into a modified side plank. So turn towards the left hand, open up the right hand. So I now have my shin stacked underneath me for a modified side plank, and I'm rooting down my right foot onto the floor. Deep breath in here, push the floor away with the left hand and pull up your side body here so we're not hanging into that shoulder. Deep breath in. And then exhale, reach your fingertips over the head, maybe open the chest a bit to the ceiling. And again, we want to reach the fingertips, this time towards the corner of the floor. And then breathe into the right side ribs. All right, last breath here. Exhale, reach the right arm towards the ceiling and let it pull you all the way up into a kneeling position. We're going to come into gate pose. So right fingertips down towards the right foot, left fingertips up and overhead this time. And we're still breathing here, creating space. Last inhale. Exhale, come to center. Reach your left fingertips to the floor. Inhale, right arm overhead. We go in flow. Exhale, coming all the way up. Inhale, left fingertips towards the right, up and overhead. Exhale, slow transition, reach the left fingertips to the floor. Inhale, right arm overhead. Open in the chest. Exhale, slowly coming up. Yes, the obliques are working. Inhale, left fingertips up and over. Exhale, everything to the floor. Windmill the hands, stack the knees underneath you and the hands underneath you. I'm going to go the other side, so I'm just going to turn around so I don't have my butt towards you the whole time. So from a tabletop position, reach your left leg behind and then cross it over the right leg as you look over the right shoulder. Look at your toes. Push the heel away from you to lengthen the back of your leg here. Nice, and then coming back to center into a modified side plank. So just the feet towards the back wall and then reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Breathe in and out, reach the fingertips over the head. See if you can pull your shoulder back in a slight rotation in the chest just to get that opening in the front body. Create length by reaching the left foot away from you and the left fingertips towards the corner of the floor. Last breath in. Exhale, reach the arm to the sky and then gently pull yourself up in towards gate pose. Left fingertips down towards the left foot, right fingertips up and overhead. Find your deep breathing. Last breath in. Exhale slowly. Reach the right fingertips towards the floor. Left arm overhead. Inhale, in flow this time. Exhale to transition. Inhale to reach. Exhale, transition. Inhale to reach. Exhale, transition. Inhale to reach. Last one. And then, what's it called? cartwheel the hands towards the mat. Come on to your hands and knees. So here we're going to come into Anahastasana, heart melting pose. There's a few options here. The hips are going to stay as much as possible stacked over the knees. And we're going to come down either onto the forearms. This is a perfectly good place to be. I'm going to move my knees a bit wider for my belly to have space. If you can put the forehead on the floor, maybe reach your arms forward, maybe our hands in prayer behind your neck. And then we're just going to hang out here for a few breaths. Now just notice yourself releasing the belly, releasing the shoulders. Find your backside ribs and give them a big breath, opening into the back body. Take a last breath in here. And then pushing the hands into the floor, coming up onto your hands and knees. Walk the hands towards you. We're just going to come up to sit on the floor or a block or a bolster if the floor doesn't feel comfortable for you. Coming into half straddle, reaching the right leg out to the side. Left fingertips up and over for a side stretch. The right hand can either be elbow to the floor, palm facing up, or if you want extra support, plant the palm down and stretch your elbow to create a little bit more space. And then deep breaths into the left side ribs. Last full inhale. Exhale, slowly come up. You place the left hand behind you, fingertips facing away from you. Big sweep with the right arm for a flash dance. Lift the hips. Look behind you if you can. Full breath in. And then exhale, hips to the floor. We do that in flow a couple times. Deep breath in to reach up. Exhale to come up and over. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, left hand down. Deep breath in, swipe the right arm, lift the hips. Full stretch here. And then exhale, come down. Last one, inhale, prepare. Exhale, reach. Inhale, transition. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, flash dance. Deep breath. And exhale, hips to the floor. Nice. Lean back into your hands and just swap the legs over as easy as possible. Right fingertips up. And exhale into your side bend. Find the same variation as you did on the other side. Few breaths here to create space in the right side ribs. Last full breath in. Exhale, coming up. Right fingertips behind you, facing away from you. Sweep of the left arm. Lift the left hip. Big breath in here is to go into a slight back bend. And then exhale, hips to the floor. In flow, deep breath in, lift the right fingertips. Exhale, come up and over. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, hand behind you. Inhale, flash dance, lift the hips. Exhale, gently put the hips back down. Last one. Breathe in, lift the arm. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hand behind. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, hips to the floor. Excellent. For our last pose of this class, our Shavasana, you're going to need your 2 blocks and your bolster or whatever other equipment that you found at the start of the class. So with your blocks, you're going to put one on the high setting, one on the medium setting, like this. And then you grab your bolster or your pillow and lay it on top for height. Then come to sit with your tailbone up against the bolster. Feet can be in butterfly or stretched out or knees facing up. And then roll down until your whole spine and the back of your head is supported by the bolster. Breathe in, lift the arms. And then full circle around to the back, and then just let them fall sideways and find somewhere the back of your hands touches the floor so they can fully relax. Close the eyes down. Release the control of the breath, so just come to a natural pace and depth. And then feel your face softening, your shoulders softening, and your hips softening. A really great place to stay for a restorative stretch of the shoulders, and also in the hips if your feet are in butterfly. With every exhale, let yourself sink down into gravity, feeling how supported you are, propped up on your bolster. I encourage you to stay here for another 20 or so breaths, or as long as you like. It is a really beautiful release for the chest and the heart. I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.